Good evening. In the year 1993, when Shri P.V. Narasimha Rao was the Prime Minister of India, has introduced a scheme called MP Lads. It stands for Members of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme. What exactly is this? See, basically, if you look at, the members in the parliament, you have members in the Lok Sabha, you also got members in the Rajya Sabha. All of them put together are called members of parliament, or in short form we call them MPs. So, every MP wants to develop his or her constituency. If you look at the members of the Lok Sabha, every member has got his or her own constituency. But what about the Rajya Sabha members? As we discussed in our Indian polity classes, if you look at a Rajya Sabha member, every Rajya Sabha member is elected from one state. Every Rajya Sabha member is elected from one or the other state. And similarly in the Rajya Sabha, you also got 12 nominated members. When it comes to the question of Rajya Sabha members, a Rajya Sabha member who is elected from a particular state, that state is considered to be the constituency of the respective Rajya Sabha member. Similarly, if you look at a nominated member, nominated members in the Rajya Sabha are nominated by the President of India on the advice of the Council of Ministers headed by the Prime Minister. We know all these points. And that particular nominated member and the constituency for those nominated members is entire India. Meaning, whatever the money they are getting, whatever the money that is being allocated under MP Lads scheme can be spent anywhere by a nominated member. But with respect to Rajya Sabha elected member, that money can be spent anywhere in that state from where he or she got elected. Clear? And when it comes to Lok Sabha members, they clearly have got their own constituencies. And in their respective constituencies, they can spend money for the purpose of development. And that constituency is nothing but the local area development. Am I clear? For this particular purpose, Shri P.V. Narasimha Rao has introduced MP Lads scheme in the year 1993. Initially, it was started with 1 crore allotment, 1 crore allocation for each MP. Over a period of time, that has been increased to 2 crores per year, and later it has been increased to 5 crores per year. Please remember this particular point. Meaning, every member in the parliament, every year is being allocated with the 5 crores for the purpose of the local area development scheme. And that money can be used in their respective constituencies for the purpose of the development. Clear? And after looking at the MP Lads scheme, many states in India, they also have introduced this local area development scheme for their MLAs. But in some of the states we have two houses, meaning there are some states which are bicameral in nature. So there is legislative assembly and legislative council. In some of the states, this allocation has been given for both MLAs as well as MLCs. But in some states like Andhra Pradesh, this allocation has been granted only for the MLAs and not for the MLCs. And with respect to your state, whatever the state that you are living in, please look at your state very clearly and closely and find out whether any constituency development fund scheme is existing in your state or not. If it is existing, please try to know in which year it has been introduced, what was the allocation at the time, and what is the current allocation. These will be the questions in the respective state examinations. Right? So kindly follow these type of this important development schemes, and these will be the questions in the examination. One thing we know what is MP Lads. Second one, you should know the state level constituency development fund that is being allocated to the MLAs and MLCs where you have the bicameral legislature. Clear, kindly remember, just because it is a bicameral legislature, it does not mean that a fund can be created for both MLAs and MLCs. Right example is Andhra Pradesh. In Andhra Pradesh, this is being allocated only for MLAs and not for MLCs. Now MLCs in Andhra Pradesh, they are demanding the government that type of allocation should also be granted to them, so that they will also be working towards the development of Andhra Pradesh. Fine. So kindly remember these points. That's all for the day, and I'll see you in the next session. Thank you so much. Take very good care.